Greetings, friends, and happy full moon. This is Elizabeth Schermer with a full moon intuitive reading for the grids of light on Tuesday, September 5th. Today's the 5th. And this reading is in anticipation of tonight's full moon in Pisces, which occurs here in Pacific time at 12:03 a.m. So just 3 minutes after midnight. And today and the next 2 weeks are prime time to work at a new level of understanding with the activations that we are receiving from this incredible solar eclipse 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to start, before I introduce the full moon reading, which is behind me, I'm going to start with just the archetypes of the cards, the tarot cards that represent the general signatures of the full moon and the zodiac signs that the sun is in right now. So first, the solar eclipse happened in Leo, and on a very deep level was an activation of the true meaning of shadow that will enable us and is enabling us to transcend old ideas of right and wrong and dualistic thinking that keeps us trapped in illusions of shadow, so that we can expand into the true meaning of shadow, the deeper meaning of shadow, which is the connection to our inner light, which in the card lust or strength is represented by the full illumination of Beauty and the Beast, turning into the fire of their true inner luster, and then that fire radiating into the world. And so in the solar eclipse spread, this inner light was represented in the position of mind by the Ace of Swords reversed, pointing to new awareness and realization of the inner light. And I'm bringing these cards forward because they very much are supported, or these understandings are the themes of the full moon spread that we're going to look at today. So the card for the sun, just the day after, just a few hours after the solar eclipse moved into Virgo. So that quality of inner light then is represented in the card for Virgo by the lantern, which the hermit is carrying on the personal path of wisdom. This represents you in your own wisdom, being guided by your inner light, your inner sun. And the shadow, the basilisk, is accompanying you, no longer rejected or feared, but actually walking with you on the journey as a companion and a friend. This is really key, and I can't stress enough the opportunity and importance of exploring new understandings and new relationships to everything you've ever thought about shadow. And so that's what we're going to bring forward now in our full moon spread. So the card for the full moon in Pisces is the moon. The moon in tarot isn't associated with the body of the moon. The moon card is associated with the zodiac sign of Pisces because the moon represents you stepping fully onto your own path of wisdom. And Pisces is the sign of deep wisdom and completion and new levels of understanding that enable you to fully move forward on your highest path of purpose. So the court card associated with Pisces is the Knight of Cups, and your ability now to step into a new level of emotional fulfillment and courage that aligns body, mind, and heart with your true life purpose, which is the archetype that we use in the West of the Holy Grail, the attainment of the understanding of what life is really about. So on the deepest level, that's what's happening this lunar cycle with these activations from the eclipse, is really a reboot of and an opportunity for a fresh start and a whole new beginning to your life, so that you can more fully understand what you're here for. And so pay attention to every synchronicity, every circumstance. There are no accidents ever. Right now, there are new opportunities for realization and understanding related to the signals and signs in your own life and the way that everything is unfolding with harmony. The solar eclipse and the full moon charts are kites, which represent and indicate a perfect harmony of activation of grids that are elevating and transcending and lifting into new perceptions and new forms of consciousness. Okay, a lot to bring forward. So the first card the card I'd like to start with in the full moon spread is the card in the center, the Magician. The Magician is associated with Mercury and always represents new understandings and new insights into higher knowledge that enables you to participate more fully in the natural unfolding of the world. Magic is what we speak of as magic is actually science at a new level of understanding. Science and magic are two sides of the same coin. And so magic refers to alignment with higher metaphysical laws of the universe, laws of harmony. There's a really interesting quality of Mercury in the full moon chart, which is that Mercury is in the exact degree position that the moon was in at the eclipse. So Mercury is activating the opportunities for new understandings and new insights into the nature of reality that were initiated at the solar eclipse. Super significant that it turned up in the position of awareness, because what this says is that you have opportunity now with the illumination of the full moon to really access new understandings and insights of what's been moving beneath the surface for the last 2 weeks in this new cycle of momentum that's creating the opportunity for a reboot and a fresh start. The Lovers appeared in the position of circumstances, and actually it was reversed in the spread. And the reversal in this spread indicated a question mark about how to come into relationship. And this is a really key aspect of understanding what's happening right now, because the Lovers on the highest level indicates our relationship with ourself, with our life, and the ways we learn to interface with duality and polarity. And interestingly, the figure in the back is the Hermit. It's Virgo. So there's a way that the Lovers